Welcome back to All-Stars 2018, where I'm graced to be in the presence of one of the greatest ADCs to ever play the game, BRTT. And of course, Shox is joining us.
One of the worst AD
Dual
carries.
host, yeah, one of the worst AD carries to ever play the game, right alongside me. That is not my favorite role. Double hosting this one, you get to be the sandwich in the middle. But East-West matchups not going fantastically for the West so far. It was more even game one, but that one was absolutely crushing in defeat. What went wrong?
I feel like that's coach fault.
Oh, now we get
Like,
the other side
Give
of
us the
coin.
dirt.
I don't know, there is a double lift playing Darius mid, VRTT playing Rise top.
Right.
There's something
So
wrong
what,
with it.
explain this relationship. You guys you don't have any say in the, in
And
the
just
champion?
not to
Yeah, we have
influence
kinda,
it.
but yeah, he said like, oh, Rise have a good matchup. Can you play it? And I was like, yeah, I can play.
I mean,
But
I can
if
still hit
if you are a
QWER.
coach, you need to feel it's not that good with the champion.
BRTT, not to influence your opinion on your coach, but after the first loss, he did put it all on the players. He said that you guys were not very good. So I don't know. Maybe there should be a re-examination of Licorice
Yeah.
as coach.
A reconciliation.
Yeah.
And a newfound respect for Reaper and his job.
That's true.
But here we have one more opportunity for the West to strike back in our Nexus Blitz rematch here against the East. So,
The for-fun match.
for
so
fun game mode, that's where I was going.
That's why.
Is that it?
That's what we're looking for, dude.
All right.
Our
You don't
chance.
do you have any experience in the Nexus Blitz game mode? Or
No, I never played, but I was watching the
Yeah.
game. I think it was yesterday or today, but it was really fun. So I think
From
I think we
that
have a
one
chance
game
now.
of evidence from watching,
Yeah.
is there anything in particular you think is overpowered? Like if you were if we ripped Licorice off the stage right now.
You are
and
the
look,
coach.
You're done.
Can we do
You're-
that?
You're 0-2. You're 0-2 as a coach. BRTT's in. What would you be drafting? What kind of comp
Dude.
would you draft?
Guys, what are guys are comfortable to play?
There you go.
He
He's gonna listen to his
didn't
players.
make that question. He didn't make that question.
He didn't even ask you what you wanted to play. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man. I mean,
yeah, at the beginning, but yeah, he was not like confident. You know?
He asked and then
It wasn't your
ignored. It was
fault.
one of those situations.
a fun thing, maybe Faker is playing Nexus Blitz. Jizuke's on the other side as well. We know that in the 1v1, they like narrowly lost, but it's
that was
funny
close.
because we know that Faker, like, he doesn't use skins. He likes to play the serious mode. So I'm very excited about seeing him play Nexus Blitz. How strong is he going to be in Nexus Blitz, do you think, Faker?
Kinda. This guy has some mechanics, so
Some
this map,
mechanics.
Yeah, he's all right.
it's
mechanically.
like I think he can like make a really difference and maybe carry.
I mean,
but
his brother in arms in the LCK, Peanut, had one of the highlight plays yesterday on a Mumu in the Nocturne event,
Yeah.
getting the
Champions
blind
looks really
5-man.
strong
Oh,
at this
that
map.
was insane.
Wukong, Amumu.
Wukong is a champion we haven't even seen yet this tournament.
I don't know what happened, but looks like there is a 2v2 in a Summer of Arena.
Yeah, the Battle Royale where
Yeah,
it throws
really
you all
crazy.
into the middle. That would be pretty bonkers
Also,
there.
we don't have any jurisdiction whatsoever. But let's just say who wins Nexus Blitz wins the whole thing.
Yeah,
There it is.
that's
Shox
it.
Shox declared it. So it is so. With that, it's time to send it over to Quick Shot, Vedius, and Jack to get us into Game 3.
Thank you very much, Dash. And let's dive right into the starting rosters for this instance of a Nexus Blitz. Team East will be on the left-hand side, the blue side of a Nexus Blitz. And looking at the roster, it is Seros, Faker, MLXG, Habu, and Rocky.
Man, the fact that East held back Faker for the final game and still has the 2-0. West lineup, we got Jizuke, Dumbledoge, Seiya, Broken Blade, and Hugo.
Yeah, so we're going to get to see Broken Blade and Dumbledoge join for the final game. We've been saving our power picks for the end as well. We do know that Dumbledoge was one of the original Faker Slayers, right?
That helps.
And he's going to be joining up with Jizuke in the jungle. And he came close to killing Faker yesterday as well.
Like
so perhaps
98%.
their combined powers may very well be enough to take down the legend.
What I love about the Nexus Blitz game mode is watching the pro players trying to coordinate the mini games, because there is a pretty heavy-handed teamwork element to some of them that you do need to work together and try to understand not only the flow of the map itself, but the flow of the mini games, and then amongst the different languages that everybody's going to be speaking.
So my favorite mini game so far from watching was watching the Scuttle Crab one, because one of the teams didn't know what to do, and it almost looked like they were protecting their Scuttle Crab to the end, when in fact they were just helping the enemy team.
Yeah, that was really
because they weren't attacking attacking it. And I just thought that was so entertaining because that's what I would do. I would look at this and I would be like, what am I supposed to do with
You
the
don't realize that
Scuttle
one team is just repeatedly killing a Scuttle Crab. Like, why were they killing their old Scuttle Crab?
One of the things I am really, really happy to see is, of course, I've been giving Licorice a bit of trouble over the last 2 years, but Licorice and Peanut having a good chat,
Yeah.
having a good laugh.
Coaches just talk to each other. I wonder what they have decided here, because this is the blind pick version of Nexus Blitz. So we'll see if they have anything go down. As we've seen, team fighting champions are insane. My suggestion for those of you playing Nexus Blitz at home, if you're in the jungle position, actually farm your jungle. It's worth an insane amount of golden experience, and be ready for it to respawn. It's absolutely worth it. You want to maximize your farm in between events and then focus on the events, but that's if you want to try hard in a clearly not try hard mode,
Yeah.
which is fine. I do that all the time.
100%, yeah.
But this is kind of my go-to for the quick game when you want it. Try out champions, learn stuff, but it's so cool to see such skilled players in such a new and unique environment.
So I've seen a Mumu be really strong, Master Yi, Kennen with some of the big champions that I thought, Akali as well, were some of the champions that I thought looked pretty good. To me, having never played the game mode, maybe AoE wave clear junglers were good. I don't know. What do you think, Chat?
AoE's good. I think AD carries are slept on in this mode. On fire, or if you do an AD carry jungler, it's a really good way to get resources. And I do think that, like, Alistar, just having one Alistar who runs in between lanes when you have 2 carry lanes and then like another support and a tank in the jungle is my ideal team comp.
Wait, there are 2 lanes?
There are 2
there are
lanes.
I've only ever seen everyone group in the mid lane.
Mid and bot, they are very close together. And
Right.
I played the first iteration of Nexus Blitz. I haven't played this one yet. A lot. Like, a lot. And Wukongs and Rumbles did surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Fairly low cooldowns on the ultimates to a degree, and like just the impact on the map, because everything's so condensed, you just get mega value from those ultis. And both, I think the Wukong and Rumble were locked in there for Team East. So there's a brutal combination once we start getting down to some of those Ring of Fire Battle Royale type battles.
Yep, presence of mind because of all the kills and assists as well happens. But a lot of the runes have actually changed for this map as well, like Super Magical Boots happen earlier. Gathering Storm ticks every 4 minutes instead of every 10 minutes. So there is stuff that is actually made to make sense in this 20-minute or less game mode. So I really like it.
And there's one thing that we haven't seen yet in the 2 Nexus Blitz that I am hoping and praying happens. I want this game to go to the mega ultra late game, because if a game is not over by, I think it's 18 minutes, your Nexus will get up and become the super mega minion it always wanted to be and walk to the enemy Nexus to attempt to kill it. Depending on how many towers you've secured along the way, I have seen my own Nexus int by running into the enemy several times. So I want to see those Nexuses doing battle. Jet, what do you make of the first early setup here? Because it looks like the Team East are pushing into the west.
Yeah, wards are really important in a lot of the brushes that move between the 2 lanes and between the lanes and the jungle. Also, a lot of cheeky players in your first few games of Nexus Blitz actually try and counter jungle the other team's big wolf camp. It's a good way to get ahead, but it doesn't look like that'll be possible in this one as both teams are starting up there.
We are actually seeing an AD carry support duo jungle, something you've talked a little bit about.
I think it works.
Jat, something that you can just funnel resources into your AD carry, but already some aggression in the bot lane.
Really nicely done. Fugo and Saya getting an advantage there onto Rocky and Pabu. The Pike Wukong going to have some difficulties in these early levels. So we need to see Team West getting a good advantage from the 2v2 benefits they've got right now.
Yeah, and this game really usually has its first conflict after the jungles take the first 3 camps. So they actually have played this before. Did you see what they just did? Broken Blade and Double Doge. I got excited about this. So the big wolf explodes and does a ton of damage. They pulled the raptors up to the wolf to explode it on 2 camps at once, therefore clear faster.
Oh, very nicely done. Double Doge and Broken Blade trying to bring one back for Team West. And they've actually played this and really thought out the duo, because it's double smite as well on the Xayah Rakan combo, and that's going to become very impactful, not only the duo, but as the team fights and the little mini-games start to become alive.
So Jat, talk me through these buffs. There's clearly a red and a blue buff. Do they matter at all?
They're super powerful, actually, and they actually go to the 2 closest people when it does.
Oh, very, very close. There goes Master Yi, forced to jump in, flash away. This is a 4 versus 4. The poison's not going to be enough just yet. Seros burns down. first blood picked up by Jizuke on Cassiopeia.
So good early kill coming out from Team West as a big fight happened around that important red buff. I'm not entirely sure who ended up securing it, but with that early kill going over to the hands of Cassio, that's going to start that snowball for Jizuke.
And also, didn't Jizuke play Cassiopeia in the NA versus EU matchup to open All-Star?
He's played a lot of Cassiopeia during this event. Pike v Pike, able to get on the hook real easy, but Double Doge and Broken Blade looking real good. Still red buff, both level 5, and a blue buff that they can still take.
I felt like Plugo was playing the bait game there. It looked like Pabu and Rocky initiated, but there was no further follow-up. So small advantage to Team West. They got the red, they got themselves a kill, and they're already off to a good start.
So what does a red buff actually do? Because I can see it on top of the Pike right now. That's the little infernal thing.
It does the same things a red buff does on live, just way more power. Same with blue buff.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
All right, looks like Plugo's going to be in some trouble here. Not enough follow-up damage, down to 100. Ignite is going to be ticking down. This will be close. Manages to catch the clone, not enough follow-up, and Rocky easily picks up the kill.
So he could have just gone into non-vision, and he would have regenerated, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So
Yep.
definitely a bit of an oopsie there, but I guess he gets back to base faster, can buy his serrated Dirk.
I also
Be happy
think
with that.
non-vision is a great term. I'm going to stick with that one for a little bit. Pabu, I'm looking, does he have flash available? If he wanted to go for the hook, he could have, but decided against it. Jizuke got the petrifying gaze. And of course, there's the mid lane, Vedius. MLXG.
Yeah, I know that one.
And the one we're just looking down bottom.
But
where
I've always
Plugo
just
is running
seen
for his
everyone in the mid lane, so I always was surprised that there was a second one. Now, loot Vigar. I'm going to assume that means that you're going to hunt a Vigar and try and steal his loot.
There you go.
Be
Attack.
careful, he can fight back. So unlike Luke, Vigar casts spells, so it's an occasional Dark Matter, an occasional Event Horizon, but every once in a while, and we might not see this, he just casts multiple Event Horizons and a bunch of Dark Matters. So you never know.
I certainly hope we get it this time around. It is an odds game. I love the random factor to it.
All right, where is he?
You can see
There he
Vigar's
is.
HP bar on top of your
That doesn't seem fair.
This is how the game works.
Well, it's because they're behind in gold. They
Okay.
It's been designed that way, really helping out. He hasn't cast too many yet. The equalizer actually thrown down by Ceres. The team fight's going to break out. Pabu's the first one to go down, killed by Plugo. That's a lot of damage already. Vigar's running for his life. Nobody's hitting him yet. Seiya finally realizes that he's caught inside the Event Horizon. All right, Vigar turns back around, and Team East simply not going to be in a position to fight. This is so well done by the West. They will get caught by a very small Dark Matter.
Chain lightning after move. Is that static shiv?
Yes.
Okay.
It's static shiv on all 5 people for the next 2 minutes.
Okay.
And they got like a super win for that event because they seem to do like every bit of damage to Vigar, which means they got all the gold out of it.
And you can look at where the Dragon indicator would be. That's the indicator that they've got themselves the lightning. Of course, there's an early kill already picked up in the Dumble Joe. The slicing Maelstrom goes in. That's a double kill sitting for the West. It's a trade back as Broken Blade goes down. Everybody's in the fight and everybody's dying. But it's Faker that's turning this around. He's got himself a double kill. Turns his attention onto the Red Sentinel and Jizuke gets exhausted, but he's got enough damage in the cleanse to burn through. It's a 4 for 3 in favor of the West. The from the meditate keeps Faker alive, and he's even got the audacity to dodge in front of Jizuke's form.
Faker, no matter where he is, still able to pull out a lot of those mechanics. Peanut, the brilliant strategy of putting him in for the next Blitz game.
Oh, that was beautiful. The Hex Flash into the Bone Skewer. Nicely set up by Plugo. 66 in kills.
Oh, I love all the laughs that are coming out. The smile on Faker's face, that's what many fans have been longing to see for a while. The guy, still Faker Playmaker on the Lee Sin, not Lee Sin, right? Master Yi, 201 right now. Is that a jungle item that he's completed?
Yeah. So that's just, the jungle items are all actually very strong. It's the same trio of jungle items you would see on live as far as what they do.
Right.
So that's attack speed, red one's attack damage, blue one is AP.
A lot of fights going on at the moment as Team West is pushing in behind the tower. Faker decides to go forward. They've already got Jizuke. Jizuke was way out of place, got caught by that Bone Skewer and chunked down. West have got themselves a 3,000 gold lead, which is substantial. But we need to see how these minigames continue to play out, because that is the game changer. Boo! Oh, he just gets blown right up, Vedius.
Careful what you hook in when you got the static shift buff on red team.
will be the first tower of the game going down towards Team West as well. So this early game looking pretty promising, but I do know that the events are pretty good ways to come back.
Yeah.
However, I have noticed that when an event starts, the team with the gold lead seems to automatically be at an advantage in these events anyway.
Well, occasionally, right? If you have the gold lead, the event is usually biased towards the losing team.
Right, but what about the 1v1s that sometimes happen?
I think it just happens. Yeah, you just gotta fight it out.
So we got prize fight coming off. This is one of my favorite events, as you can see. The teams will face off in a series 2v2s, and if it works out to be a tie, then the final 1v1 will determine which team wins the battle. And of course, the players selected is by total gold value.
Yeah, the 2v2s are random. It's the 1v1 at the end, which is right. So Broken Blade doesn't get to play this with Double Doge, but he does have red buff going in, which is going to be pretty nice.
This just feels so bad. An Ornn and a Pike versus Zaya and
combo.
Kenneth. Zaya is going to be able to pick up a kill before anything can happen, and Papu just gets blown up. All right, RNG, Rumble Yi.
Oh, God.
Oh, my word. Okay, Seros, he absolutely botches the equalizer. It's going to be up to Faker. Seros comes back in. Oh, damage is up. Double supports. They managed to pick this up. Faker goes down.
And now Rocky has to take on
Wow, the double support combo.
Because it was a 2v2 win, Rocky has a chance to go after everyone.
But it's the double support. How can anyone beat this combo?
Flash!
If only he has a flash. Okay, that's
okay.
This should work out pretty well. Pluto's got some support here. Oh, this is going to go bad. Crushing blow helps so much. The
Heal,
fruit,
Rocky, heal!
The honey fruit. The honey fruit keeps Rocky alive. But I think one more hit
He's going to get out of this one.
No,
By the way, if you're not fighting, you burn to death.
Oh.
I did not know that rule.
I don't think he did either.
The catapult is really, really fun. You can jump into the catapult from base, and it just shoots you somewhere on the map.
Oh, is it random?
No. You can target where you want to go.
Okay.
But once you targeted where you want to go, you cannot change the path in any
That
way.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, and it just becomes problematic when you try to jump into team fights later, because by time you land after the travel, the fight could be over.
Right.
I have, on more than one occasion, flown to my death after stepping into the cannon.
Oh, man. So, because they've won back-to-back events now, they're feeling pretty strong. But you never know if they can turn around.
They're already down. That's a really good engagement. It's a 1-for-2 trade in favor of the West. Faker will get taken down. That's
Looking
a
for the
triple
Penta.
kill.
That's an
Looking for
on-fire
the
Pike.
Penta. We already got one. That's a quadra. Chase down Seros. Come on, West. Get
Here
the
it is.
Penta kill for Plugo.
And now as well, Pike being on fire, reduced cooldowns, deal more damage, take more damage, worth more gold. Gets pretty crazy.
And this is the solo flame Pike that you wanted to see, chat. You can see how his damage is pulling up. He's looking for another combo.
Oh, Plugo is destroying the East. Come on, I think we'll win this fight. Bone Skewer goes out, won't find the kill. Support coming in from Seiya. That's another one. Seiya picks up the kill, though. The Ornn Horn is poor, but there's no follow-up. Here comes Plugo once more, dashing in for the damage. 29 kills already on the board, and we're not done yet. All right, the West is doing very, very well. Nearly 10,000 gold up. Nexus Blitz seems to be where we are thriving as a half of the world. I was going to say
As a hemisphere.
Well, is it hemisphere? But he's somewhere.
I will go with it anyway. The
I'll
East
go with
and
it.
West
Different word for
hemisphere.
that.
There is a different word, but I'm just going to go with the other word for hemisphere.
Now, we've got to keep our eyes on Faker still, because he is still level 12. The Master... Why do I keep saying Lee Sin? The Master Yi still feels pretty strong, and he's only going to get stronger as the game progresses. But I want to know how he can be set on fire, Chad. How does he get to that state?
Well, anyone who gets set on fire, it's after a certain number of kills and assists. Usually 4 kills in a row will give you on fire, but also assists contribute towards it as well. Here's another fight.
All right, so he goes in with a slicing maelstrom. Important.
Oh, huge
25
ulti.
seconds until the next minigame, but look at this! Absolutely destroying the East. It's a quadra kill for Broken Blade, an ace for the West, and 15 seconds till the next minigame.
And now Zai's on fire as well. This could be a quick one, but it looks like we're going to make it to at least Paranoia.
But what a beautiful ultimate from Jizuke, landing onto 4 members to just set up for the Wombo combo to come out from the West. Beautifully done from the West squad. But now we have the on-fire Is it just... Oh, the darkness is involved as well.
Yeah. So everyone is under the effect of Nocturnaut right now. So it's actually pretty sure.
Oh, it's
Double
also
Doge.
dead.
He
Double Doge.
recalled and it moved too fast.
Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? He fired in the cannon, but the ring was traveling quicker than it
Wait,
can
Suzuki's dead as well.
It's a 3 versus
Yeah,
5.
here comes the Ornor.
This is how the East can turn this one around. Look at how it is favoring the team that is behind.
They're kind of
They
trapped.
have Nexus turrets to help, and they will be winning this little game. Plugo hops over the wall. Woo, but the West is going to hit a 1 versus 4. East are going to be able to pick this up. Plugo
won't do it. He can't do it.
He's going to lose the on-fire status. He's going to lose the mini-game. And now the extra regeneration will help the East out.
They won Mega Ocean Drake. So this is like, to use an example for Mega Cloud Drake, which is another reward you could get, would give you 250 out of combat move speed. So that's the level. It's like 6 Ocean Drakes in Marvel SR they have for the next.
Ooh, that's a big rumble ulti.
Is indeed. A couple cannons landed on top, and look at this.
Oh,
East
boy.
are just not coordinated enough. Regen is only useful when you are alive, and they are not alive just yet. Rocky jumps in and is immediately taken out. Seros running for his life, and Plugo finds himself face planting in behind the drum. That was so beautifully done. Plugo hops over the wall, pops down the ulti, and it looks like a 14-minute win is on the cards here for the West. The Nexus turrets are being demolished as they stand. The Rift Herald is summoned inside the base, but here comes the East. They've got one last attempt to save the day. I don't think they will do it. The Nexus
Dancing Herald
is being hammered down, and we were denied a Dancing Herald in the previous game. We may not be denied one now.
Inhibitor
has respawned. The East
has ultimate.
have been saved to live another day. They're turning this fight around. The minions are empowered thanks to that Herald buff, and the inhibitor is still standing.
There it is.
The West will get the kills, the West will get the Nexus, and the West will win Nexus Blitz.
And depending on who you talk to, maybe the whole East versus West event. It just depends how you decide to score.
Oh, man. That was a very intense game. Shout-outs
Welcome to Nexus
to
Blitz.
Plugo on the Pike.
Yep.
Pentakill, fantastic roams, really good setup. Faker tried on the Master Yi. He did his best, but unfortunately...
So that's the second pentakill in Nexus Blitz that we got, right?
Of
'Cause we
3
got
games,
one
yeah.
yesterday,
oh,
one
I missed
today.
the first one.
So nicely done. That was very, very fun to watch. Mini games are always entertaining to me. I love the fact that the Battle Royale kills 2 members from the West.
When it's so dark out, man, it's hard to run from that thing. It's fast. It's scary.
And you commit the cannon to one particular part of the map, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, hang on, the ring is traveling quicker than I am. So you're flying through the air, watching your champion die.
Yeah.
Very, very entertaining. It is very fun. I actually am looking forward to getting back home and playing that, because Nexus Plus is one of the best distractions and like stress relievers from the grind of ranked for me. So
I am looking forward to figuring out what champions are good. Tanks didn't look very good to me.
So tanks can be really good.
They can?
Yeah, like if you play Nautilus, Amumu,
you've also got to remember,
Maokai,
it can be beneficial. Now,
Alistair.
I haven't tried a lot of the
Alistair
new mini games, like the 2v2s and the 1v1s was not in the first iteration of Nexus Blitz. So if you have multiple tanks, or if you have a few of them, you can just be oriented into
but-
bad positions, right? Like we saw the double support, but they managed to make it work.
But I also saw on Reddit this morning the double tank, and the only reason why someone won was because they burnt to death.
Yeah, that
so it was Nunu versus
Yes.
Maokai, and they fought for literally 5 minutes, healing off of each other. And then Nunu, he landed a snowball, and then he just ran. And then that's how he won.
Did you see the little thing in the top right of the screen that said WIP?
Yeah.
It's work in progress, man. Why you flavor the game?
I'm not blaming. I'm just saying that tanks have not impressed me in this game mode so
Yeah.
far.
Well, what do we make of East versus West? Now we've done, it was 3 games.
Equally
it was the best.
skilled is what we've learned.
Okay.
Equally, we
Yeah,
did the double or nothing.
2-2 tie because Next Splits is twice as important as our
Yes,
games.
clearly.
Yeah.
Yes.
We saw a commanding victory from the East in Game 2.
Yes.
We saw the
competitive game in Game 1.
Game 1, yeah. Nocturne, big part in that, I feel.
Here's Karthus had a little bit more to say, in my opinion, but yes,
That's also true.
I acknowledge
He was there.
Yeah.
And I love the duo of Ivern and Yasuo. That
Okay,
could be
so-
the new combo
So,
that's coming to fruition.
favorite player champion combo of the last 3 games, I am claiming Zero Sakali.
Okay. I'm
that's
going
a
to say
good combo.
West Door Ivern.
I'm going to say Broxer Nocturne. It was by far the best performance of the
Too
tournament.
predictable. I shouldn't have even given you the option. For more on that victory, we are going to send it down to Dash, who is standing by with some pros and the MasterCard Player Lounge.
That's right. Quick shot. I'm standing by with Jizuke and Plugo, the pentakill from the last game. And two of the guys who handed the West our only victory in that all-important East versus West matchup. They already called it out. Nexus Blitz being 2 times more important than Summoner's Rift.
Yeah.
Means
Of course.
that we actually are 2 and 2.
It's actually 3 times. So
Oh, 3 times. There it is. Well, now we have the official
Actually,
word. So
yeah.
3-2 in favor of the West. But gentlemen, what has been your experience with Nexus Blitz, and how, like, did you know much about it coming in?
Like sort of. Pretty much there were many updates on this map.
Yeah.
Compared to the precedent one.
Right, yeah, all those added events. Plugo, what
course.
about you? Did you know much about it?
I didn't know about much, but I think Broken Blade, Dumbledore, and our coach Ligoris knew what to do exactly in the jungle, so props to them. They were
Sweet.
doing
So, okay,
great.
so we had a little bit of prep. There's that pentakill. How did that feel?
It felt really good. Like, I have lost every game here, so I wanted to try my best, and I was so happy for this game.
Boom.
Locked it
It
down.
was really
yeah.
cool.
So was
I thought it was your penta even here. I thought it was double penta.
No.
when it came to the mini games, what was either the most fun mini game or the hardest mini game to play?
I mean, when the Paranoia minigame came out, I was dead already. I respawned and I died again. Like the circle was like in enemy Nexus or something.
Right.
So I died 2 times in a row, but
Like,
it was.
Everyone
I didn't play
said,
it.
just back right now, the event is starting, and this guy got back in the base, so
Yeah.
we didn't get too much to leave there.
Like I didn't even base. I was dead. I respawned and I'm dead again.
Was there a lot of strategy around, like, oh, as soon as the event's announced, like, we
Of
got
course.
30 seconds, we got to back, we got to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
we're
yeah.
buying the right items and
Yeah, yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
What about the cage match? That felt super
That was-
stressful.
Like, we didn't find it too much stressful because the champions, like, the 2v2s were really easy, I think. And
Well,
it
you
was
had
really fun.
the support 2v2. That was amazing. Was it Rakan and Pike,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
What
But
a duo.
They're fully P and fully D though, so like they were pretty
it was
much
fun.
CCing them down and they were winning. Yeah, I think we won the team went really hard because we had the better 2v2.
Yeah,
all the
picking
time.
up
and then it was
the
2v1 later as well.
the most important victory here at all of All-Stars is, of
Yeah.
course, the Nexus Bliss East versus West match. But coming up next, we've got the 1v1 tournament. I just want to get your guys' thoughts on the 1v1 as it continues to develop. We've got 8 players remaining. The defending champion in Uzi. We got big names like Faker, Rookie here still in there. We got dark horses like Pabu, who took down Doublelift, dabbing fashion. So what are your thoughts? Like, who would you pick as maybe your 2 finalists? So we'll start with you, Jizuke.
Well, my eyes are on Faker Rookie Cups.
Okay.
And, I mean, Faker and Rookie will play in semifinals, and Caps is in the other side of the group.
That's,
so
yeah, Cap's on the top side. Faker is...
Caps, I think, can play against Maple and Uzi, so he can go final like that. But Faker and Rookie will meet in semifinals, and only one will go finals.
Right, Uzi versus
me,
Evie,
yeah.
Caps versus...
Yeah,
what about over here? What do you think? Finalists?
I think Rookie, he won against me, so of course he will win everything.
Gonna go the whole way.
And I trust in Pabu. Pabu will talk with me, and I think he will like make a cheese, and he will stomp every guy in 1v1. So I trust him.
All right,
I think
so
Pabu will.
I don't want you to give away his cheese, but
No,
just from your own...
I won't say pick. I won't say pick.
From your own experience, what have been the strongest couple picks in 1v1 so far?
Well, just mid champs.
Mid lane champions.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
Uzi was saying when I asked him. You think it's mid laners 100% of the
I
way?
think for sure.
Yeah, of course.
This 1v1 tournament will win either Faker, Rookie, or Caps because mid lane champs are favorites. And
Yeah, I
I'm
think
kind of rooting for Faker, so
No.
just to like end like he didn't win anything this year, so I feel like if he wins at least the All Stars, he has a win on his shoulders for this year, and he starts like good for next year.
All right,
Of
fair
course.
enough.
Like the story of the SKT taking the world back.
Yeah, that would be pretty great. It'd be a start of a new era or a new SKT
Yeah.
era, right? Going into
That would be
20.
really nice.
It would be pretty incredible. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you for handing the West their only win against the East. We're all going to bow down to you for that. We're stepping away. When we return, Freak and Kobe bring us back to the 1v1 tournament. As we go to break, though, let's listen in to some of the player comms of All-Stars 2018.
Which one's the real one? Is it you? Or is it me?
You're actually cheesing.
Why? Why am I cheesing?
I don't know why you're choosing, actually. Disgusting.
Nice!
Let's go! Let's go! Play 2!
Flash again, you
Yeah,
kidding
flash
me?
night. No, I'm not beating you. I'm not beating you.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm fine.
no bad manners. You want to know how many times I've played Nico?
Maybe 2?
That's twice as many times as I've played her. Hey, GG, dude.
I shouldn't have gone Tom Kench, dude. This failed. It failed. I repeat, we have failed the mission.
Oh.
What up? It's your boy.
Oh.
No! Come back, dude.
Oh, no kill me, please, guy. Yeah, nice.
Good luck.
Oh, good luck.
Oh.
Which skin did you pick? I forgot to look.
I'm not exposing my position, man. What the f? How am I so bad?
I hit the bush.
I'm not there.
Which one are you hiding in?
I see it.
Is that free wing?
The jungler's dope.
Yes. Wait.
Winner.
Uzi! Finish!
Finish it!
Go!
Go.
GG. Finish! What about him? Fire Lolly.
No, you go jungle, you have to play Amumu.
Amumu.
Amumu OP.
Yeah, Amumu is OP.
The junglers take smite, right?
Come on.
Nice!
Okay, nice.
10.
Nice.
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 Yeah!